Hey everybody, welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. So, where... what should the flavor of the day be? Should it be plasma rifle? No, I actually had a plan. I've been carrying this rocket launcher since I found it in chapter 1, well, practically since for the entire game. So, yeah. Oh, hey. People. Well, we got 40 candy bars, so... Om nom nom nom! Bring it, bitches!
They ruined me. Stop run!
Ooh, I think there's more down somewhere. Hmm. Nom. Nom. And this is why I've been saving these things for the entire game. 5 energy bars and 1 inventory slot, as opposed to 6 in... what is it, the boxes you can have 6 and 2, and the...
There's no one here.
what is it? The, jars don't even stack, and that's like 3 for 4 slots. Hello? Is anybody in here?
Get away from me. Don't! Ow! Ow! You're gonna pay!
Wait. That, why does it say back there? Whatever. I guess I gotta go down farther. Oh, Billy boy. Hello. Really? You find the laser rifle back when you meet Tong before the whole Port Authority thing. Yet, this is the first laser rifle battery I've found, so goddamn that thing is useless. Whatever. We have plasma. Billy boy!
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. in madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
Bullshit.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves, like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you want, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving. And you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal, and help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
You're a double-speaking piece of shit. If Resident Evil has taught me anything, there's only one way to deal with a tyrant. I've been waiting all fucking game to do that. Hi, how are you? Oh. Oh, I gotta go back and jump down. Oh no, I've been spotted by the security camera, and now it's gonna send a beepy after me. Oh wait, I'm gone. Silhouette. Hey guys, how's it going? I have arrived. Come on, everybody.
You're gonna pay.
And you're gonna do a backflip. Dum 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 dum.
Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
You, you're gonna pay! I won't. I didn't want this! You're the monster! It's your fault! Die, you
Ah! They actually slow you down like zombies. Ah! That one was possessed by some spirit of something. Spirit of the fucking night. Mm. Oh, fuck that. Fucking Christ. Ooh.
Stop the noise! I can't stand the noise!
The fuck am I even going? Oh, that'd be if you didn't have strength.
What the hell do you think you're doing, son? Put that away! Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here?
Ooh, I see heavy weapon ammo.
Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Sarah. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Well, since there's no continuity, It doesn't really matter because Seraph's in the next game anyway. Doop boop ba-doo. What else is gonna blow up at me? Dicks. You're all dicks. I forgot how much more there actually is to this place. So we can either be like, hey everybody, there's literally 3 buttons in front of you, and it's either, hey everybody, we can't allow this to happen, augmentation technology is really, really bad, yo, stop it. And then there's the, hey, we really need to regulate this stuff heavily, da 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 da. And then there's just outright lie, like, these guys are assholes. They decided to do all this bad stuff. And we need to augment more. Which, frankly, I'd rather go with the augmentation route. I mean, Seraph's a bit of a dick, but, I mean, that is kind of a point when you hit an evolutionary dead end. You kind of gotta take the next step or die from just stagnate and die. Oh, yeah. Oh, they know what I like. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Hey, fuckers. Alright, there's probably the most annoying part to do a pacifist bit on. It's because you got all those assholes, and then they give you a big, beefy old, It's like, hey, man. You got this minigun. Which one? You use your minigun? Your minigun, man. Minigun here, just shred everybody. Just shoot them all, bang, 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 man. Of course, there's a gas grenade there, and if you can stand the fart gas. Actually thinking about it, I might have been able to hack that computer back there and maybe get that to shoot him. That'd be funny. Get a turrety on your side. Beep, 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 beep. I have about 400 heavy rifle rounds. I got an assload of plasma bolts. I have rockets. I would have one more rocket, but like I said, Resident Evil teach you anything, it's how to deal with a tyrant. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's also the 4th ending where you walk off like down a hallway and hit another button. I think that just fucks everything up. I don't really know what I'm gonna do because really the three main ending bits aren't really all that different. It's pretty much the same shit. It's just Jensen saying, well, this happened, or this happened, or this happened. There's very little difference between them, so I think I might just blow everything up. Because, like, it's not like there's any well, if anything, it's going to if anything, they would have picked a certain ending for, you know, if any of those endings are canonical, they would have picked one, and it doesn't matter what you pick in this game. Kind of like the original Deus Ex. There are various ways you can end that one. Of course, you actually had to do things to get those endings, like either set a meltdown, do something, hack something, or get into a big boss fight with Captain Dipshit. And you know, you actually had to do things for the endings in that game. But this one is literally, this one's basically pick an ending.
What the hell?
I'm going to be a boss.
My God.
Bad thing is, I think this is a hack fight.
173 PSI.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
You just get a big robot penis shoved in the back of your neck.
Per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the EEG.
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing originators by 52%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No. I'm in fear control. I'm in control. Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh, shit.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Okay.
Mother, stay away, stay away. My man is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Contamination 1. Error in system.
Iron is weakening.
Rerouting connection.
Regaining control. I must...
Reroute complete.
Alright. Wait, what?
Once the weight of your gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Here, breathe. It hurts. Here. Systems are. My organic systems are. The strands will acclimatize.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you? To a whole mile deep in the ocean.
Error in system. Rerouting connection. Reroute complete. Sanctuary pods are offline. Primary security measures disabled. Power surge detected. Electrical charge above normal levels and rising. Preparing for discharge sequencing. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
I'm immune to that shit.
Happening! Go fast! No! Wait! It's initiating emergency protocols! Resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol. Listen, there is no way you can defeat the system. There is nothing you can do to stop me.
I took the lethal option. It's already over.
Rising. Halfway to discharge sequence. Warning. Primary
Seriously, you're just padding it out at this
secondary
point.
security measures activated. Evacuate area.
Are we done yet?
Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into this system.
Oh, wait.
You and I have both failed.
Oh, is it finally open? No. Oh! I had to... Okay. Oh, damn it. That's not... Damn it, I used...
Primary power station.
Fine. Die. Seriously, how many hot blasts to the face do you have to take? Bitch damn generated a fucking shockwave. Oh, hey, look at that. She transcended into a being of pure light and bullshit. Oh, no, she didn't. Never mind. So,
Hello, Adam. Welcome
Whoops.
to the edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Alright. Well, we can go blow everything up if we go down that way. Ah, fuck it. We'll just do them all. Let's start with Darrow's bullshit.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
No, it's not, but I'm just gonna do all 4 endings anyway, because why the fuck not?
So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
Right. As you can see, my actions over the entire course of the game had no effect on the ending. Oh yes, Because I value human lives and I didn't take shortcuts or do any of this other stuff. Oh, wait a second. Okay, well... Oh, there's New Game Plus? Huh, what do you know? Alright. And then we do continue. Alright, let's send out Ball Taggard's message.
First-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others?
No.
More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guardrails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be?
But
I
who's
just hope
there?
they stand by what they say.
The thing is, who's there to control them? To keep them in check? Huh? No one. So you can't trust them either. Alright. Off we go once again to push another button. I think this time we'll join...
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes, let's join the Reapers.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now To stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
And honestly, that's kind of well, in a way, that's kind of the most natural ending for it, because that's just what we do. We're always going to strive to be better. I don't know. Alright, time to burn this fucker to the ground. Boop 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 boop.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
Fuck it. Beep.
We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Bullshit! I can still make it. Yeah, congratulations. You saw all 4 endings by just pressing continue, by making a save before you chose an ending.
Do I trust mankind to save itself?
No.
That's what
I'm too cynical for that.
The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways. Slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
And because we're also too lazy to program something that keeps track of, some kind of moral compass. I didn't spend, like, the first half to 3/4 of the game knocking out enemies solely for the experience bonus to then just turn around and shoot them in the fucking head to kill them so they couldn't be woken up by their comrades, and also just for the lulz of it. It's like, haha. I mean, hey, look, the sewer water's electrified. Knock a guy out, drag his body, and some random gang member, just drop him in the electrified sewer water. Sit there and convulse for a while an electrified turd slides up his throat. Or, just casually going through Detroit and killing everybody in the streets. And then going through China and killing everybody on the streets, which I got bored later because they repopulated when I went back, but, still, it's like I wiped out all the NPCs. I'd complete quests for people and then kill them afterwards. I mean, it literally, and then at the end of it, no matter what ending you take, he's like, didn't I hold on to my humanity? I resisted the urge to abuse my power and resources? I was charged by a group of people, of insane fuckers who probably could have been saved if that broadcast signal was turned off. But what did I do? It gave me about, it gave me a few hundred rounds of fucking minigun ammo, and just like, la 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 la, I'm Doom Guy. Because it didn't affect, I held on to my humanity. I just didn't stand there, downing frickin' candy bars while stabbing people in the throat with my arm blades or anything. No, that's all fine. I didn't hang on to a rocket launcher that I found in the attic of some gang's hideout. I didn't hold on to that for the entire game to get to a point where I tried to assassinate somebody with it, which turned out he was protected with plot armor until the very end of the game, which, like I said, the only way to take out a tyrant is with a rocket launcher. Oh, I could easily, I have a cloaking device. I could just go beep whoop and then just run through the place and just chomp on candy bars while I run around completely cloaked, and just avoid everything. No, fuck that. Spin up the fucking drum, baby, and just cut loose. I got 200 round canister bullets in this bitch. I'm moral. I talked a guy down from suicide, only to get pissed off when it wouldn't let me stab him because he was sitting in a chair, and I couldn't get an angle on him, apparently. I was going to shoot him in the head with his own gun, but I ended up bouncing a crate off his forehead, and then dumping his body into the sewer water. I mean, I was a dick. I was purposely a dick the entire game. Just because, I mean, the Mass Effect series did have its thing early on, where your choices did kind of matter a little bit. They kind of mattered a little bit here and there, and they actually would. There were things that would change the story between the games and all that jazz, which was cool at first until they entirely fucked it up. Mechanically, the third one was okay, but I mean, just ugh. They decided, hey, let's copy let's copy Human Revolution's ending system. Oh, you won't just pick an ending. No, choose a color, and then we kill you off regardless. But yeah, it's just... I mean, you could go through the game being a complete, absolute, sadistic bastard the entire time. A duplicitous, double-dealing fuckwit, just going around fucking everything. Hey, yeah, I went down and disabled that gas bomb that guy planted underneath the police station, and I knocked him out. Because, yeah, you said you'd have something extra for me if I knocked him out, and so you guys could take him in. Oh, yeah, here, have a silencer. Okay, thanks, bitch. Stab in the lungs. I mean, I took out, like, half the police force and 2 of their giant riot robots. Because I was trying to set up my escape plan for that assassination on Taggart, which, plot armor. Fucking asshole. Yeah, it's just the. And then the funny thing is, it lets you kill Megan's mom, and she says nothing. Well, not like she knows, but I mean, it's not like you walked in and It's not like she would have found out, but still, it's just like there's just no consequence. It's like Megan's been, I want to know what happened to my daughter. Oh yeah, here's what happened to your daughter. Oh, thanks, Adam, for, you know, I wish I could have actually gotten some more closure out of this, but this just raises more questions. Oh yeah, I know. Stab. God damn, these are some long ass. Oh wait, I forgot. This thing does have massive fucking credits because, whatever. Okay. That's it for Deus Ex Human Revolution. Director's cut. So, I'll see you guys for Mankind Divided. I'll catch you all later. Adios.